The evolving of our parents and how we have to kind of change the way we talk to them.
The evolving conversations of having these brown ass parents, right?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
And I realize that there's actually different levels of this kind of evolution, right? One is us and our generation, right? Roughly, right? Who came over here and they're very conservative. But then there's generations younger than us, and I see it all the time, whose parents kind of came over already kind of hip.
Sure.
And kind of youthful and can kind of already have conversations with their kids.
Those are very interesting. It's a new type of family. And
Yeah.
then you get sometimes those other ones that are much younger than us and they got the crazy ass.
Exactly.
So how'd that
times.
come from?
You know,
Whoa.
I think those kids are. I don't know. I mean, I think about one of our previous guests, Nikita Dump Truck.
Yeah.
Nikita Redcar. I call her by her Instagram handle. Nikita Redcar. She was like at 12, like, Mom and Dad, I'm really into pegging. Okay, Dad, let me peg you. It was
And
like
then
weird.
her dad was like, well, that's why we brought you to this dildo.
Yeah. She's like, anything for you, darling.
Yeah.
Anything for you.
Open that closet.
Yeah.
Bunch of toys.
Let me just hop out of there.
Yeah. They just gave her the fuck me downs,
Yeah.
you know, from their closet.
So you've got people like that, and I see a lot, like especially in comedy and stuff. Like a lot of other desis that I meet, like their parents are just like, "Yeah, do it, man, do the comedy."
Yeah,
you know, that's why we brought you here. Total opposite, I think, from like our parents' generation, right? Our parents required some breaking in.
Yeah, truly, like on like a horse in a stable.
Okay, you didn't go for the metaphor I thought you were going to go for, and I'm proud of you, of horror or something like that.
No, I'm on a horse vibe today.
Yeah, so you
I'm on a horse vibe today, dude. I watched Seabiscuit a couple days ago, so I'm really in that horse energy. I mean, how many times in the beginning my mom gave me the phone to like pay the bill or something?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go do this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right. And now I realized, looking back, that it was just she was lazy and she knew English. You know, she knows numbers. It's just,
I mean, we have to accept, at least in our generation, they had us as a form of child labor, right?
Yeah.
It was like they're living on a farm and they need us for labor. It's like I had to vacuum.
Where are the brown kid spirituals?
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
it's
waiting
true.
in the water.
For me, it was just like do 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 do. That's what I was like humming when I was doing household chores. It was like Mario jingles.
There are scenes of me like tilling the ground for my mom.
Yeah.
And she clothed me in this black and white striped clothing. Like, why? What's with the black and white striped clothing, man?
Nobody knows the troubles
I'm doing. Nobody knows the math I do. You know? So it's like I was literally, my mom would be like, make this garden, go. And I'd have to like till the ground. You know, I'm like all day.
You're literally doing field work.
Bro, I'm doing field work with a
You weren't even a
pickaxe.
house slave.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
Not
Arnab
even.
was the house slave in your house.
I wish she like shackled us together, like, oh brother, where art thou? You know what I'm saying? Like
She put on a straw hat.
She auctions us off like we were on a stage, and she's like, 200.
Shirtless. She's like, let me see your teeth.
Let me see what's going on.
So gnarly. Gnarly Nargis.
Mom's
Auntie Y.
She was like, only good kid is a dead kid. You know what I'm saying? And straight up, dude, one time, literally, she was like, hey, there's an oak tree out there. I don't want it there anymore.
Figure it out.
And so we're here, and we're figuring out how to like uproot this legitimate tree from the ground and throw it away.
I used to have to trim. I used to have big ass hedge trimmers. I was like, I'm 9. I should not be carrying these around. Should not be carrying these around.
You're holding it blade first.
Yeah, like the lawnmower. Like, what do I do with this again? Mowing the lawn. I remember the first time I ever got drunk, and I got caught, and I was hungover as fuck the next morning. My mom woke me up. It was August. It was 90 degrees. She made me go out in the drunk, pukey clothes I was in and mow the lawn.
My mom would also make me do that every morning in the weekend, but we didn't have a lawn mowable front yard.
Right.
And my mom did the tree again. These like trees, for some reason, I guess they know an immigrant family because they'll grow harder.
Yeah.
And so it's like gnarled, whomping willow. You could see fucking Harry Potter fucking behind there. It was fucking insane. And she's like, go lawnmower. I'm like, bro, I can't do parkour with this lawnmower to do anything.
She doesn't care. She's like, she just wants to see you working, right?
Dude.
And I think that's
how we live. That was the idea. My neighbors had like the most pristine suburban white family house with the perfect color coordinated plants. They had a baby once, and like the baby was walking into their house, and they looked at our yard and started crying. Literally, it was just like, this is disgusting. And it was disgusting. We had Christmas lights in June. I mean, it was really rough.
I mean, we had our parents had no finesse, right? They had no concept of like, hey, a nice yard. It's
dude.
like, no, both my parents grew up in cities,
Dude,
right?
There's just like cows, like cow manure and like mulch. just lard, pigs dead.
No, there's definitely like stuff rotting, you know, like a rotting
Dead
fence.
wolves.
And so we had to wait for like a new white neighbor to show up to like replace the fence. You know?
Dude, and the white neighbors would look at us like these are savages.
Yeah, I know.
The Pocahontas song, savages,
Exactly.
savages, da, da, da. And we were. Brown people don't belong in the suburbs, man.
They don't. It wasn't. But you know what? As the more and more acclimated my parents got, the more they started to understand lawn care, manicuring a garden, having nice things outside.
Right,
you know?
right.
For them, it's just like this is a house. It's a nice house. It's a bigger house than the one I grew up in.
Right.
And this is it. Now all I do is work here and I eat here.
That's what I'm
and that's
saying,
it. We don't
dude.
need to go outside. We're not
Hedges.
outdoors people.
Right.
You know, they came over here to like escape that.
Right? And there's like, hey, like a city council comes in, they're like, listen, there's a wild bear that's just lurking on your premises. Your mom looks at him and like hands you a bow and arrow. like go.
Go take it. Get rid of the bear. She gives you a rock.
Lazy.
Gives her a rock. Just
Gives
take
her
throw it at the bear.
Gives you some condoms. Okay, fucking go. Show that bear who's boss.
I'm sad though for this younger generation who are not having the same kinds of tension with their parents that we did.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
There's a sort of tension in that the parents feel of like, okay, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not my parents from before.
Right, exactly.
So what's going on now is they're raising some little white kids, you know, little bit.
That's what it is.
Little white
You're
boys.
raising a bunch of little white kids.
Little white kids. I'm waiting. I want the TikToks to be like, when your mama beat your ass with a knife.
I know.
You know, and black kids are still getting it. So
Black kids, those you can only go to black TikTok for that.
The black talk is straight up like these moms are
keeping it
staying
real.
in. You know.
Now, of course, I'm sorry you have to endure the abuse, but
No. You know, when your uncle tries to have sex with you, you know. So it's like the idea of like, okay, there's still like an element of like a little bit of abuse, a little bit of character building, I was gonna say. But in our India, you have a joke like this. It's so hilarious. It's like, my son's a DJ and he's like happy about it. This guy's excited,
That's right. I do a joke like
he goes
that.
like, iwi, iwi, it's like, it's so good. Tiesto who, So that idea of like these uncles who are just like too cool, like,
I know.
Just
I know.
cool.
I just came here because I want my son to be a DJ.
You know,
It was always my dream. I'm an aeronautic engineer in school or whatever, but I really want Anil to, wicked.
Like sometimes he songs playing there and then he starts a song over there. And
What,
I'm
you're
like,
pre-med?
my guy,
I've been grooming you for musical theater, idiot.
go watch Guys and Dolls again. Go watch Fiddler on the Roof.